I'm taking shots at some of these 47th Street frauds today. I want to start off by saying shout out to all the jewelers who actually know how to conduct business. I have a lot of customers that come from 47th Street and they want to pay you with their followers. I think A, that's the biggest sign of disrespect. B, I feel like as business owners, they should understand someone else's business. You know, recently I had somebody come in here with a very fancy car. I'm not going to name any names. And, you know, I give them a price of about $3,500. They're driving a $250,000 car. And not only did they want to bargain about the price, they also wanted to tell me, hey, well, you know, I have so many followers and, you know, I was thinking you could do this for free. Free doesn't pay the bills. And on top of that, there's ways of going about certain things. So yes, if you do have a big following, I understand how we could do business potentially. But if you're coming here with the idea of, hey, I'm going to come here and I'm going to get this job done for free because I have 1 million followers, you're definitely at the wrong shop. You know what I mean? Have some respect for my business. Have some respect for your own business. If I come over to your shop and I say, hey, look, you know, I want this Rolex and I'm gonna tell you, look, I'm gonna pay you because I have 2 million followers, or I'm not gonna pay you at all, you'd look at me like I just came from a different planet. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the jewelers who really know what they're doing, but to all the ones that think that, you know, I'm a jeweler, I'm on 47th Street and the camera's on me and I got 1 million followers, fuck you guys. So about a few weeks ago, I had a customer come from 47th Street with a $250,000 vehicle, and I quoted them $3,000 for the work. Now, you know, when you're driving a $250,000 vehicle, I don't think you should be bargaining about $3,000 or even ask a question why the repairs cost that much. And I did that courtesy to, you know, they do have a great following and I wanted to build a relationship with them, thought that we would collab. All of a sudden, you know, I get a phone call from this individual and now it's, hey, look, you know, do you know who I am? Yes, I know who you are. You know, I have about 3.5 million followers. So are you sure you want to charge me this kind of price? I'm like, yes, I'm sure I could want to charge you this price because this is my price. And mind you, that's not my price. I already cut the price in half because I said, hey, look, we can kind of help each other out. But clearly they wanted to come in here and get shit done for free. So now I look at it like you're just trying to disrespect me and my business. So I had to politely, respectfully tell them to go fuck off.